YouTube, what it do? We back with another video. Appreciate you guys for rocking with me, man. Once again, look, rewatched the game. I got some value. I took some things into consideration. There's some news on Tyler Hero. But first, before we start, I just want to tell you guys thank you guys so much for watching. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Drop a comment down below. Drop a like. Get in the Discord link in the description. And man, good luck tomorrow, man. So we got game 3, right? First person I want to talk about right now is Jokic. I'm gonna be honest. I know last video we focused a lot on. I'm just looking at stuff real quick. We focused a lot on, like role player stuff like that. This game, I really, really, truly believe the focus is going to be on Jokic and Jamal Murray. I don't see Jamal Murray having the game he had last game, and I don't see Jokic having the game he had. Okay, so first thing I'm going to look at for Jokic is right here. I'm looking at PRA tomorrow. 50.5 for Jokic. They're going over to Miami. They just took a loss. Jokic is one of those guys where like I said earlier, he just does not take losses very well. They're in the NBA Finals. This is very important to both teams. Obviously for Denver, there's a lot on the line. Bonuses, a lot of stuff that you guys just don't know about or don't think about. And plus this could be their first time or whatever getting a ring and shit like that. So I'm sure that Denver is very excited. The fans are excited. There's a lot behind this stuff. So I just want to tell you guys, tomorrow, expect this 50.5 from Jokic, bro. Seriously. He didn't even play his best game. He did. He had 41 points, right? But he only had 4 assists last game, which was very strange. I don't see him having 41 again. I see him having about, bro, if my screen cuts off one more time, I'm really going to have to watch the video. You guys don't see what my screen is doing. I got this dual set up and it keeps on switching out. So hopefully it's not messing up the video. So Jokic, right? He only had 4 assists, and I'm hoping he turns that around. I don't see him having 41 points. I see him having about anywhere from 24 points to 35 points tomorrow, right? But I definitely see over 8 assists, 9 assists, 12, 13 rebounds, bro. So that's where I'm seeing this, okay? So tomorrow, this is what I'm picking, right? Nikola, 50.5 on the PRA, right? Now, I know we talked about Jimmy last video. To me, I know they're going back home. I know Jimmy's going to look to be aggressive. Bro, he's been shooting 4 for 19 going into the fourth quarter and stuff like that. 39 PRA just doesn't look right for me. Let's look at Jimmy's fantasy. 49. I'm just not seeing that, bro. That's a big bump. Even though they're going home 36, 38. I mean, even right here, bro, he's barely hitting that. I really, really, and I talked about it earlier with Jamal Murray. I like guys that, that get close to their props all the time. This, to me, this is barely going over, right? And then all these other ones are not even close. I just don't see it happening. I'm going to look at the less for that. I'm going to go more right here with Nikola, right? And that's what I'm looking at, okay? Some other people we're looking at, fantasy scores that I'm liking. We talked about Jamal Murray earlier. Take a look at the 44, right? And based off what I was saying, right, he missed 44 by 1, right? Okay, that's like a bucket, right? His shooting, he had 10 points, finished the game with 14 points last game, right? Going into the fourth quarter, he had 10 points. Jamal Murray, what did I just do? Jamal Murray can easily put up 25 points in the game in the first half. Trust me. Okay. Now that's a whole different situation when it comes to his fantasy score, right? At 44. Okay. But back to what I was saying, 39, he missed by 4, right? And like I said, I just broke down why. Okay. Everything else right here, that's one bucket, whatever. It could have been a turnover, could have been anything. But everything else is right there where I want it to be. So for me, coming off a bad game like that, I don't see it getting any worse. For me, his fantasy looks good, right? Bro, what did I just do? Did I just clear the board? Put Jimmy on there. Nikola. All right. I'll get him back up there. Okay. Another person I want to talk about is I'm going to talk about Edris too. I know his fantasy score has been up. I'll give you the breakdown of Edris, but let's talk about Michael Porter. He's more important. Okay. 27 and a half fantasy score. They bumped it down. He was at like 30 or 28 or something like that. 28 and a half, something. Right. 11. He didn't have that great of a game last game at all. Only had 6 rebounds. Just so you know, just a complete reverse game for Michael Porter. But we talked about a guy and why I like guys who come very close to their prop, if not beat it almost every night. Okay. Let's go based off the last 5. Okay. Right. Average is at 28 and a half in the past 5. Okay. They just played the Los Angeles Lakers. Okay. To me, I think the Los Angeles Lakers had a deeper defensive team to be. Just saying, especially with the Heat being injured and stuff. Okay. Right here. 25 and a half, right? 26. That's a point or less turnover or whatever. A block, a steal, assist, something, right? Rebound. He's right there. Okay. This game, we understand what happened. Everything else, he's over it, not by a little bit, by a lot. Right here, he's still over it. Okay. I just think it's very low. He's getting minutes. He's getting over 30 minutes, 35 minutes a game. He just didn't come out and have that, 3-point shooting type of night. But I've been saying it all playoffs. Michael Porter has one of the purest jump shots right now. It just looks so good coming out the hand. So, I'm looking right here. I'm looking for him to be aggressive on the rebound, on the board and stuff like that. And get a couple assists, get some stops, get some blocks, get some steals, control the ball, make a couple shots, have about 15, 17 points tomorrow, and hit over this fantasy score, okay? I definitely like that play. Another person I like on fantasy, there's a lot of fantasy props, right? Gabe Vincent, 23 and a half. I like it. We talked about it. I like guys that get close to their prop when they miss. I don't like guys that don't get close, right? I like guys when they miss, they barely miss, okay? I'm just being honest with you guys. And I'm going based off the last 5 because we're in playoff mode, okay? Gabe Vincent has been easily getting minutes over Kyle Lowry, even if Tyler Hero comes back, which I don't think he's coming back tomorrow. By the way, that's the news. Gabe Vincent has proven that he can score the ball. Even his point prop, they got him at 13 and a half. Take a look at his points prop. I see him taking it. I see him having that. So that's just me, right? 23 and a half, whatever, 21 he missed. Yeah, 16 he missed. Okay. I don't know what happened. I think he was hurt one game. Yeah, mind you, he was hurt this game or something like that. So, you gotta take that into consideration and stuff like that. So like I said, besides that, getting full minutes, he's right there. I like that on the fantasy, right? Okay. But let's go look at his points. So I can break that down real quick. 13 and a half. He's been scoring for this series alone. He is not missing this series by not even close, right? He's getting about 15, 14, 10 plus shot attempts. I know that. Gabe Vincent is very confident right now. He's playing at a very confident level. That's one thing I like about him. And what did we just talk about? Past 5 games, when he misses, he barely misses. This is a game he was hurt at 10 points. I don't even know how many minutes he got, but I guarantee he didn't get full minutes because he was hurt. Guarantee. Besides that, and it was even more. He torched them one game. He had like 29 points or something like that. He torched them. For me, 13 and a half, I don't know what's going on. That's going to get bumped. That I can tell you now. 13 and a half, that's going to get bumped. Gabe Vincent's going to come out and score the ball tomorrow. And like I said, when we miss, we barely miss, and he was injured. He played half his minutes this game. Besides that, he has not missed. 13 and a half, come on, bro. Stop playing with Gabe. Like, seriously. We could talk about Eldridge a little bit. His 18 and a half points on the over. He's been very aggressive. Nikola's not really playing defense on him. Looks like the game plan is to let Bam score as far as like not let him score, but like let him and who else? Max Strus, and let those guys pretty much beat them. The Duncan Robinson, stuff like that. They're pretty much shutting off Caleb Martin. They're shutting off Jimmy Butler. They're shutting off what's old boy's name? Why am I blanking? Whatever. So I don't know. So they got Bam, right? 18.5. I see him having this, right? But let me show you guys something, right? For Bam or for Edris, okay? You know what? Mind you, for all my Discord people, you already know what the deal is. Edris is banned. I'm not playing him on any slips, right? Points assist at 22.5. Okay, let's go look at something. Right, his points. He's been hitting his points. He's been hitting that 22.5 with his points alone. Right now, let's look at his assist. They don't got him on there. There's a reason they don't got him on there. Let me look. Let me show y'all something real quick. How they be tricking y'all. Let me go look at one of the other books. Let's go look at Edris. Hold on. Okay. 1 second. He played 40 minutes. Last game he had four assists. The game before that he had 5 assists. So he's clearing that. So take a look at that. You know, that's value. You know, as much as I don't want to play it, 22.5, that's value. Come on. I mean, it's right there. Like I said, when we miss, we barely miss. Okay. What else we got? Oh, I got a couple first half picks I like too. You can take a look at a Bruce Brown. I think Bruce Brown's going to come out have a nice game. Caldwell Pope, Caldwell Pope is due to hit his points, bro, if I'm being honest. 9.5, he's due for it, bro. He's due for it. Let's be real. I'm not going to put him on the board. I'm just saying. Caleb Martin, he been playing trash lately. They've been having him in the coop, boy. He was just going crazy versus Celtics, too, which is so mind-blowing. How can you go from that hot to that cold, though? You combine it for 6 points in 2 games. We was talking shit about other players. I mean, my goodness. My goodness. I think Bruce Brown going to come through for, like, bro, we just talked about it. When the player misses, we like him to barely miss. Besides that, we like him to cash it. Bruce Brown tomorrow. Expect him to have a big game. That's all I'm going to say. All right, let's go right here to the first half. I'm very excited about Mr. Max Strus. Let's see. 5.5 points through the first half. See, the thing with Max Strus is he comes out the gate shooting the ball. His first 4 or 5 shots are going to be in the first quarter. He's getting the ball, he's shooting the ball. And that's going to determine his rhythm for the game. And I'm just being honest. Because if he misses 4 shots in the fourth, he's going to be like, oh, well. But if he starts hitting like 1, 2, you know what I'm saying? He's going to start feeling himself. So I ain't going to leave it up to the first half. What I'm going to do, I like some of these for first quarter. I'm going to go right here, right? Let's clear the board. Recap. Jamal Murray, we got 44 fantasy score on the over, right? Jimmy Butler, fantasy score on the under. I gave you guys my reasoning. Michael Porter, 27.5 fantasy on the over. I gave you my reasoning. Gabe Vincent, over on fantasy at 23.5. I like it. Gabe Vincent at 13 points. I like it on the over. And Mr. Edris Adebayo, I like him at 22.5 PA. A lot of value on the over. So take a look at that. Play it as you want. Let's see what else I got for you guys. Okay, let's go back to the first quarter. 7 points for Jimmy Butler. First quarter just seems really high. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. What I like Max Strus 3.5 on the over. 2 threes from Max Strus, a 3 and a jump shot, layup, whatever. I see him having it. Somebody else like Michael Porter. I like Michael Porter to go over that 4. Just come out and have really nice jump shots going for him. Jimmy Butler, I like the under. If I'm being honest, Porter, I like the over. Let's see, free throws. Jimmy Butler, we don't know about that. Minutes played, risky. We're not doing that. Okay, first half, free throws. We're not doing that. The fantasy score. Ooh, they got Aaron Gordon at 14.5. The value is there. We like guys that barely miss, and he ain't even getting close. His fantasy score looks really good, bro, because who's guarding him? Nobody, bro. I like Aaron Gordon's first half fantasy score. I do. He's a starter. He's getting minutes. Another thing, you got to look at who starts, who's getting minutes instantly, and who's coming off the bench. Bruce Brown is a guy who comes off the bench. So go first half for Bruce Brown is risky. That's where they're going to get you. Okay? Notice, everybody else is a starter. Okay? Like Kyle Lowry. He just hasn't hit this, bro. So look, we're going to recap here. We're going to leave it at this. This is what I got for you guys. This is a lot of value right here. Okay? 3.5 points. That's what I'm going to play. I'm not telling you guys to play this. It's like a little cheat sheet for you guys. First quarter, Jimmy. I just don't see it, right? He can come out to his hometown, or is this, they're back at home. He can have it. Michael Porter, I like this. 4 points first quarter. Getting rhythm hot early. Didn't have that great of a game. I like the over on that. Aaron Gordon, a lot of value there. We just showed you, right? Boom. Or fantasy score, right? The value's there. Nobody's really stopping Aaron Gordon on the Heat right now. He just stops himself, if we're being honest. And yeah, that's what I got for you guys. So if I gave you guys some value, you guys appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button. I'll catch you guys in the Discord. Link will be in the description. Good luck tomorrow, and I'll see you guys.